Good afternoon, Pokesports. It's your host, Mike, and I play with two Pokemon on the field. Today, I am absolutely psyched to show you this team here that has a Vivillon on it. I haven't ever played with a team that has a Vivillon on it, but I've wanted to for so long, I just haven't been able to make one. And this team is here for that reason. This team is by Psyched VGC, who is a seniors player who recently went 3-1 in Swiss in Oakville, which is actually rather close to me. So this is a team near and dear to my heart. I want to give a big shout out to a fellow Canadian and take this team into the battle arena, see what we can do with it. So without further ado, let's hop on in. Let's see if we can get some wins in Master with this team. Okay, so first game here against the Johnster, coming in with Squadra 6. We're very familiar with this team, I believe. This is the one with Gengar with Icy Wind. That said, should I lead with, with Garchomp? I don't think I should. Let's see here. We should probably consider some sort of trick roomage right now. Right, but I don't really like Armarouge right now. I don't really like it in this team against this. So maybe we should just go for the Indeedee and the Gallade. There's no fake out, so why am I trying to put Psychic Terrain on the field? For Expanding Force for Armarouge? I don't think so. Let's go for Armarouge and Vivillon. Yes, let's do that. Armarouge, Vivillon, we want to bring the Gengar. We want to bring the Garchomp, of course. And then I think we do want to bring the Gallade. We don't want to bring the Rotom. There's really no need to bring the Rotom. Let's bring this and see what we can do. All right. So if you're ready for that first game, make sure you're hitting that like button over in the comments section. Make sure you're talking about this thing, talking about this team, talking about Oakville, which is where in Ontario this tournament was played. Hydreigon and Goldengo are going to be our enemies today. Goldengo is actually really nice for us. I think just going for the armor cannon right off the jump is going to be the move for us. And then I think I feel like I should Rage Powder right now, just to soak up one of those Hydreigon moves. Armarouge can take a Make It Rain. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Rage Powder with the Vivillon. Vivillon became the center of attention for the Hydreigon going for the Dark Pulse. That's going to do almost to Sash, but I'm not going to reveal the Sash, so for game 2, they won't know. Armarouge is definitely going to be able to take out this Goldengo right now. Let's make it happen. You made it rain, I made it explode. Armor Cannon. Achoo! Goodbye. Okay, well that's good. We now have the big raid boss down. We just need to deal with that Hydreigon somehow. Now, how are we going to do that? That's the question. We can do that with the Garchomp, I suppose. Yeah, I think I would rather do that with the Gallade. Yeah, I think the way that I'm going to do that is by terastallizing the Gallade. The Murkrow is going to come out, and that's not the scariest thing in the world. Right, I can go for the Armor Cannon again on the Murkrow. I can go for the Sacred Sword on the Hydreigon. Now, this is a Choice Banded Gallade. So when you think about this, right, we've got Choice Band, we've got Fighting Terastallization going for us. So we've got 2 times the fighting power, plus a Choice Band on this Sacred Sword. Plus, we have the added benefit of Sharpness. Now, with all of these multipliers put together, hopefully we have ourselves a strong Pokemon. It lived. Thank you. That would have been so embarrassing. That would have been so embarrassing if I hyped it up this much and then it went down to a single Draco Meteor. I would have been crying. I would have shut down my computer, thrown it into the lake. I wouldn't need it anymore. Thank you. Okay, we were bringing down that Murkrow. That Murkrow is not sashed, but it did go down pretty low. Now, the nice thing here, too, we've got Ceruledge. Okay, we've got Ceruledge. Can my Garchomp handle that? It's entirely possible that my Garchomp can handle that. We're going to go for Expanding Force on the Ceruledge. We're going to go for the... I don't have any kind of priority on this, but we're just going to go for the Sacred Sword on the Murkrow. We got to do what we got to do, you know? I think both of my Pokemon are going down first. What? Grass. Yeah, okay. Ooh. Okay. So it's going to go for a foul play on my Armourouge. That's... Yeah. Lack of Protect kind of hurts. I only have the one Pokemon with Protect, and that's Garchomp. So we'll bring out the Garchomp. Oh, how I would love to Swords Dance right now, but no. It's not the right thing to do. I think I have to Dragon Claw into the Ceruledge. I think I have to take a foul play from the Murkrow and have my Rough Skin take it out. Yeah. That's fine. I'm obviously not going to go for a Swords Dance when you've got Foul Play. It's going to go for a Bulk Up, though. That does make a lot of sense. I'm so curious how much damage this is going to do. If this does decent damage, then I'm all right. It doesn't. That's not good. I have to hope for a crit. Hoping for a crit. Give me a crit. One time, please. Please and thanks. Yeah. Does good damage. That did great damage. Well, you know what? I got that Rough Skin to knock out that Murkrow. So I did my duty. Thank you, Murkrow. Goodbye. Lost to Johnstar. Ah, what an unfortunate first game. Was there a better way of going about that? The Rotom is good. I didn't bring the Rotom, but if I had, we still had that Ceruledge to worry about, right? Still would have come in, still would have gone for the Terastallization. I had the Indeedee in the back that I didn't bring. But if I had done that, again, you still can't deal with the Ceruledge. I think it comes down to keeping the Gallade alive. And if I can keep the Gallade alive, then I can do quite a bit. If I can keep the Vivillon alive, then I can do quite a bit. I can put a lot of Pokemon to sleep. I can put a lot of Pokemon down with the big moves, the choice banded moves. Let's see if we can, let's run it back. Let's see if we can do that. Let's keep the Vivillon alive. Let's keep the Gallade alive. Use that coverage to our advantage. Let's go. Next battle is up against Spring. Ooh. Spring's bringing the fun Pokemon. We've got Goldengo and Palafin, Ditto, the King Gambit, not the King's Gambit. Kevin, I hear you. What? King's Gambit. I can bring the Garchomp here. That'll be wildly good against the King Gambit and the Goldengo. I could lead with that, I think. I don't think I fear a fake out from anything. Yeah, I think that works. And then we'll bring Gallade in the back and something that can deal with, not the Goldengo, something that can deal with the Armourouge, maybe? What can deal with a Tera Grass? Not the Armourouge, the Ceruledge. What can deal with a Tera Grass? That would be Armourouge. I don't like bringing Indeedee against the King Gambit. There is the world where I just kind of KO it before it's a thing, but there's a world where I don't. So either I bring the Armarouge or I bring the Rotom. Flip a coin. I like the Life Orb. Let's go for Armarouge. Go down. Done. Cool. Okay. Depending on what that lead is, if it's Meowscarada, I might have to go for Broken Tailwind. I might have to. Or, oh, it's Ditto and Palafin. Oh no, now they can match my, wait, what do they match? Oh, they match my Garchomp. Okay. Okay, I'll play your game. I will play your game. I'm going to hit the Protect. We're not going to play your game, actually. I'm going to hit the Sleep Powder on whatever that Pokemon turns into. It could turn into a Meowscarada, and then I'll be very sad. So maybe it's just safer to go for the Tailwind here. Yeah, just safer to go for the Tailwind. What's bad about the Ditto impostering into my Garchomp is that they know every one of the moves that my Garchomp has. Right? So they know that I have this Protect. Are they going to attack into it? What? That's an interesting choice. Anyway, we're going to go for Tailwind. And Palafin is obviously going to go for the Flip Turn. That just makes sense. It is a Palafin after all. And what are they going to bring out? See, in my mind, they bring out Meowscarada. Because that's just what I want to happen. I'm manifesting it. I'm speaking it into existence. I have spoken it into existence. All right, so then we're going to go for a, not a terastallized. Yeah, we have to terastallize here, don't we? Does it? Okay, well, whatever. I could go for the Sword Stance here. I think that there's nothing that it could do. No, I don't like it, though. Because the problem here is that... Nope, I have no problem. I'm going to go for an Earthquake. Earthquake and Pollen Puff. Barring a terastallization on their part, I think we're okay. The reason I'm scared to do this right now, I didn't really want to terastallize into ground, but I also didn't want to not terastallize into ground, is if I stayed terastallized, or if I stayed dragon and ground. Okay, it just doesn't affect Vivillon. Then I leave myself open to get Dragon Clawed. If I terastallize, then I leave myself open to get Flower Tricked. The defining thing here was that I knew that I could take out the Meowscarada with a Pollen Puff. So, there it goes. See, there's the Dragon Claw that I was so worried about. That would have done, that would have done twice that damage. Not twice. Anyway, the Rough Skin's going to damage the Garchomp, and now I can go for a regular old Dragon Claw to take out the Ditto Garchomp. And out comes Palafin. Now, the nice thing is, as long as this Palafin is not... I should protect here, actually. As long as this Palafin is not Choice Scarfed, I should be able to outspeed it. Right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to hit the Sleep Powder on the Palafin. We're hopefully going to be able to put it to sleep. All according to plan so far. The Ditto's going to protect as well, and that's okay. Palafin's going to use Jet Punch here, but it's going to use it on the Garchomp. That's unfortunately not the right target. Had that been on the Vivillon, dang it! I'm Compound Eyes. Had that been on the Vivillon, things would have been different. I'm going to swap this Garchomp out before bad things happen to it, but what can I swap it out into? A Gallade? I guess the Gallade. Yeah, unfortunately, there's no good target. There's no good target, but there's the high probability that there's a steel type in the back, or at least an Armorage. So, man, I'm gonna have to swap out into Armorage. I keep calling it Armorage. I meant Cerulean Edge. I'm gonna put it to sleep again. I gotta do it. Please let it work. Let it work one time. Yeah, Palafin's going to Jet Punch the Armorage. It's going to do a ton of damage, but not enough. Sleep Powder's finally going to go off. And hopefully right now they make the active choice to take out the Vivillon, seeing that I did. Nope. All right, going for the Armorage. That's fine. That's fine. I don't care. I can go for the Pollen... Oh, hold on. I might have to... Yeah, I guess I'll bring out this. We'll go for Gallade here. I'm going to go for the Pollen Puff on the Ditto. And the Sacred Sword on the Palafin. No. Yes, I need to start doing some damage to this Palafin. I was considering going for the Rage Powder and then Sacred Swording the Ditto. I have to go for Sacred Sword right now. I can't go for a Dark move because if there is a Steel type in the back, then, you know, then. I hopefully can take out this Garchomp right now. I don't want it on the field anymore. I would like to start chipping away at the other Pokemon. What is that going to be? That's a Palafin. Going for Fire. Okay. Still asleep, though. Still asleep, though. Ditto's going to use Dragon Claw on the Gallade. That's not going to be a one-hit. Pollen Puff is going to be enough to take out the Ditto, thankfully. Alphin's going to be fast asleep. Nah, you can't. Can't wake up this turn now, buddy. Gonna go for that Sacred Sword. It's gonna do a ton of damage. It's just gonna do a metric ton of damage. Love that. King Gambit's out. And this is the point where I think I just want to take out the... Hold up. Gotta think about this. Yeah, they both have some kind of priority in either Sacred Sword or Jet Punch. Sacred Sword, Sucker Punch, or Jet Punch, yeah. I want to attack that King Gambit. I want to take it out. I want to go for the Rage Powder. If this is a 3-turn sleep for the Palafin, then I think I win. Palafin's fast asleep. Okay, we win. That's awesome. That's the way. If I can just take this 4 times weak King Gambit out with my big old Sacred Sword, then I think we're okay. Yeah. Gonna go for that Sacred Sword on the Palafin. Going to go for the Rage Powder again. Wait a minute. No, we're good. Okay, so the Rage Powder hits. The Palafin's going to wake up here. No, it's not. Poor guy. Poor guy. Good night, Palafin. Sleep forever. A fire terrestrialized Palafin is very interesting to me. But anyway, I defeated Spring. Good night, Spring. It's now the winter for you. Sorry, bud. All right, that was a game. Maybe I'm a little shaky with this team. I think I played that all right. I mean, I ended up winning, but I don't really feel like I played that the best that I could have. So what we'll do, we'll go into another game. We're going to go into one more game. We're going to see if we can just do this, just do it better. You know, just do it better. Okay, let's get going. All right, last one here. We've got a battle against Bubito, which is the team, folks, that we've all come to know and loathe. The Tatsugiri Dondozo team with a sprinkle of Sylveon and a dash of Hydreigon and a smattering of Meowscarada and just far too much Armarouge. I think for this we need to, I don't even know, like the Trick Room component is very real with that team. But I just need to do something that does like way too much damage, and I think that's actually going to be Gallade. If I go for a spread move plus Pollen Puff, I can take out the Meowscarada, which I think always wants to be in the lead because of the Rotom. So if I go with the Vivillon with a spread mover, which is honestly just the Garchomp. That's what I did last game, and I think I just kind of have to do it again. Gallade's gotta join us, because it just has to. And then Armarouge is here. So we'll do it. I might have to save the Armarouge for my Tera. Yeah. I think I might have to save Terastallization for the Armarouge because that is Tera Grass. And against the Tatsugiri Dondozo, you can Tera into Grass to soak up quite a few of its nasty moves. Well, just its water move, really. Wow, just right off the bat with that. That is so just gutsy. Bro's got guts. But you know what the problem with that is, though? You know, the problem with that is you can get put to sleep. Good night. Let's just put this Dondozo down. Let's go for the Protect. I mean, this could be a attack into the Vivillon, but I don't think the Vivillon is as threatening as, say, a Dragon-type Pokemon, so... I feel like the Dondozo might want to go for just an order up on the Garchomp slot, just by virtue of it being a Dragon-type and that being a Dragon-type move. So, let's hope that that's what it does. If not, I just... What? It's just going to sleep. It has gone to... Oh, never mind. Yes, it has gone to sleep. Its eyes were closed before it even took its turn. Okay, well, there we go. It looks like I didn't even need to protect that turn. Could have gone for a setup or something like that, but no. So here's the next conundrum is now what? I'm so thrown off by that just being a Dondozo. We'll just go for a Pollen Puff. Let's just start doing some damage to it, right? I can go for Dragon Claw, I guess. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw on the Dondozo. What's it going to do? Right now, it's just a sitting duck. I have the opportunity to whittle away at it. It woke up. It woke up and it's going to take out my Garchomp. No! Its attack's going to go up. I'm just going to put it to sleep again, though. I kind of hoped that I would get at least another turn of sleep, but 2-turn sleep's fine. We can bring out the Gallade. If you lose one Pokemon to Dondozo with a Tatsugiri in its mouth, I think you're usually okay. Okay, so we're going to put that to sleep. I could give it a Choice Band, but I won't. It sounds like a terrible idea. We're going to go for the Psycho Cut. What's this? What's this? Okay. Oh, no, wait a minute. I think that's fine. Yeah, so that's a good Tera. That's very sad. Oh, no, that does no damage. Well, it hit the Vivillon, which is fine for me, because that has a Focus Sash. This is my last attempt to actually do some decent damage to it. We do know that my Gallade goes before the Dondozo. We know that the Vivillon goes before the Dondozo. I feel like I'm losing too many Pokemon, and this is very bad. But I've got a Pollen Puff for you, so let's hope. Why did they give this thing unaware? Right? Like, did anybody try that at Game Freak? And they were like, hey, you got a pretty good Pokemon on your hands there. You might want to tone it down a little bit. Yeah, that did some damage, I guess. Psycho Cut did some damage, I guess. Orderup's gonna take out the Vivillon. Now I've just got my last mon in the back being Armourouge. Okay, we can finesse this a little bit, right? We can go for a Trick Room right now on the Armourouge slot. I've got only Psycho Cuts here, so any dark Pokemon in the back is going to really be a bad time for me. So let's see how that goes. Yeah, if that Hydreigon comes out, I'm sad. I'm a very sad boy. So we'll go for the Trick Room here. We'll go for the Psycho Cut on the Dondozo. It's gonna go down. So I mean, Raid Boss. However, now comes the scary part of the game, where we play the what was the Pokemon in the back game. Because the only other moves that this Armourouge has, apart from Armor Cannon, are Expanding Force, Wide Guard, and Trick Room. So here comes the Sylveon. Sylveon's okay. I don't have to worry too much about Sylveon. So we're going to go for the Terastallization now. I'm going to go for the Expanding Force over the Armor Cannon. I don't want to lower my defenses just yet. But we'll go for that on the Sylveon. I think that's the right choice. Yeah. They did blow their Terastallization. I just have to hope that the Sylveon isn't faster than my Golade. It very well could be. It very, very well could be. I know that my Armourouge is going right now, though. I am absolutely certain of it. Never mind. Wow. Wow, that thing's slow. So Sylveon's attack's going to go up. The Expanding Force is going to go off. That's good. And then Psycho Cut's going to take it out, but too little, too late. We've still got the Tatsugiri here. And that could just be a muddy water, yep. And both of that's going to hit. Unfortunately, my Galade's going to go down. My accuracy is going to go down as well. So if this is a dark Pokemon, that I'm incredibly sad. I'm just so sad if this is a dark... No, yeah, well, okay. Gonna go for Armor Cannon on the Meowscarada, that's fine. Oh, of course, the Muddy Water. Yeah, the Muddy Water did Muddy Water things. Okay, well, you know what? That is going to be that. Armourouge is going to go down. And you know what? It's a tough team to beat, the Dondozo Tatsugiri combo. Had I had a Rotom, maybe? No. Had I had a Rotom, that wouldn't have done any better. If I brought the Indeedee, I doubt it would have done any better as well. There are too many dark types for that to be decent. There was no swapping the Choice Band onto anything with Trick. Swapping that onto Dondozo would have been terrifying. And then Vivillon, yeah. Vivillon just, you know, missing that sleep powder was really bad for me. But at the same time, I don't think it would have really changed too much. Anyway, that was the team. Let's go and take a look at it, because I've got some words to say about this team. I think it's a really good team, but I think we can think tank this a little bit. All right, let's go. So again, this is Kylan, aka Psyched VGC on Twitter, who took this team to a tournament in Oakville. That's near Toronto, very close to me. It's a very good team. It does a lot of things very well. I think it falls short in in some very key places, right? You've got Indeedee over there with the Psychic Follow Me Helping Hand Trick Room, which is great. And also, that's not how you get on Santa's nice list, by putting Trick Room on your female Indeedee. I know how you did it. Anyway, it's a good Pokemon. It's a good strategy to use Follow Me so that your Armarouge can go and use Trick Room, or that your Gallade can go and use Trick to go and lock down any kind of special Pokemon or Murkrow or anything like that. The Gallade is super strong with the Sacred Sword and Night Slash and Psycho Cut. Sharpness, just the maths with Gallade, right? You've got Choice Band, you've got 2 amazing stabs. Sharpness increases by another 50%. Like, most of the time you are doing almost all of, if not all of, a Pokemon's HP if it's weak to any of the moves that you're using. Vivillon is an awesome Pokemon that can use Tailwind and Amoonguss stuff. It's Amoonguss with Tailwind, right? You can put things to sleep. You can Rage Powder and get your vision on you. But right now, as you kind of saw in that last game, we're seeing a lot more Grass Tera types, right? Grass Tera Dondozo absolutely destroyed me, and I don't know. I honestly do not know how I could have gone against that. There are definitely ways, I'm sure, but if there's a path, I can't see it. And right now, I feel like the 2 things that a team needs to do is counter Dondozo and Tatsugiri and counter Goldengo. And that's just coming from me, who's been playing a lot of Dondozo and a lot of Goldengo. So the Garchomp is really good. That's the set of the Garchomp that I really like these days, with Dragon Claw, Earthquake, Swords Dance, Protect. You hit the Swords Dance if you think that you can set up for a turn, and then your Earthquakes are going to be doing 1 billion damage. You also have Dragon Claw if you really need to, but in Tailwind, Garchomp is like unparalleled. Like, it's such a good Pokemon. And then Rotom, same kind of thing. The Tera Electric is actually really good. You can Tera out of a lot of Rotom's problems by just putting it pure electric, right? There's only the one weakness that electric Pokemon have, and that's ground, and Rotom has Levitate, so you don't have to worry about that. Especially with the Will-O-Wisp too, you can shut down a lot of physical Pokemon so that, it lives a little bit longer. It hits a couple nasty plots. Maybe you want to Pollen Puff it to keep it alive a little bit longer. It's got the Citrus Berry, so it's going to stay alive a little bit longer. And that's what just Rotom does. But unfortunately right now, there's a lot out there that Rotom just can't really touch, right? That being the grass type Pokemon. I guess I could Will-O-Wisp those Pokemon and get their physical damage down a little bit, but I don't know if that's enough. I just don't know if that's enough. Anyway, this was great. I've been Mike. I put 2 Pokemon on the field. I'll see you next time. Bye, folks.